So thank you so much to Amazon Studios for tonight's screening. And I'm sure you guys know, but this is George's 8th feature as a director. And it's a very beautiful adaptation of the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel from J.R. Moehringer from 2015. It's a memoir of his life, and it really captures that sort of coming-of-age period of a writer with great warmth and humor. It's adapted for the screen by William Monahan, and has an incredible cast, including Lily Ray, Ben Affleck, Christopher Lloyd, Ty Sheridan, and the TikTok breakout star Daniel Ranieri, who is incredible in the film. You guys are going to be so impressed by this young actor. Ty Sheridan and Daniel Ranieri are playing Moehringer at different stages of his life. I'm really, really thrilled, and I'll ask you to put your hands together for director George Clooney and Grant Heslov, producer.
Hi, guys. Nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
It's so wonderful to have you guys back at the festival.
Thank you.
You're festival regulars, and it's really, really terrific. And I've got a couple questions before we... Oh, okay. Do you want to start and say something, actually?
Hello, everybody. We just want to quickly thank Jen Salke and Julie Rappaport and everybody at Amazon.
Thank you, guys, for...
Amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hard to get these movies made, so it's really nice when people back up.
And they're great with the Prime.
Yeah, very great with the Prime. Nice. Listen, my mother-in-law is here tonight, so that's right. So listen, guys, if you don't like the movie, keep it to yourselves. All right, it's going to be embarrassing. But listen, it was 15 years ago, Grant and I got to come to the London Film Festival with Good Night and Good Luck. And so it's a real honor to be back, and we're really proud to be here. And man, it's nice to see people's faces again. So thank you for that.
Real screenings are very special. I've got a couple questions for you guys. So Moehringer's memoir, and either of you could pick this up, but what was it? Actually, George, I'll throw it to you because you've mentioned that it was sort of reflective of your youth in some ways. Is that true? Is that true? And did you respond to it personally?
I did respond to it personally. I'm a young Irish Catholic who grew up in Kentucky, and I spent a lot of time in a bar as a child, naturally. I had an uncle who was a pretty good drinker, and I would spend the summers with him in a bar. But in general, Grant, we chased this book for years, right?
Yeah, 16 years.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful coming-of-age story, and it takes place in the time that we grew up.
Yeah.
And it just hit home for us.
Yeah, we're 35, so that was like 6 years ago.
I'm 25.
What are you laughing about?
And Grant Monahan, as the screenwriter, can you talk a little bit about bringing him on and what that process was?
Well, he's the guy who wrote The Departed, so there wasn't a whole lot of thought. He wanted to do it, and
Wanted it.
yeah, he's a fantastic writer.
It's true, and you have to have a fantastic writer to tell the story of a writer. But can I ask about working with Ben? What's it like directing?
Okay, well, here's the thing. He was the cheapest actor we could get. We tried Matt Damon a little too much. He was a little too expensive.
He's much more expensive.
Much more expensive. We tried all of them. We went through pretty much a list.
Brad Pitt was, we talked to Brad.
Robert Goulet was dead, you know. I mean, we went through pretty much everybody, and then it was Ben. Now, listen, he was the first guy we thought of, and you'll see why. Ben is a wonderful actor who doesn't always get the chance to do wonderful work. And this is a part we thought he'd be great for, and he responded, you know.
That settled very slowly. For you as a director...
I was Batman too, you fucker.
So he's also well known for pranking you, so I imagine that was quite a fun shoot for you guys too.
It was fun. It's weird. We all had, masks
COVID.
and shields, and you're wearing all of that, and then you go, okay, and action, and everybody rips it off, and they pretend to be a family for 30 seconds, and so it was more complicated right now, but we all get through it, right? We all got through. We're doing the best we can, and we'll all get through it.
And Daniel Ranieri is incredible. How did you how did you come up
It's odd for us to be talking about a film you haven't seen. Everyone dies in the end. I hope that doesn't fuck this up for you. There's a kid in it, and we were reading a bunch of kid actors, and we saw this kid on, I don't know, it was TikTok or something.
Facebook or something.
And he cusses like a sailor, and he's like, fucking like that. And we were like, this kid's amazing. And we thought, well, why can't he play the part? And he ends up being, you know, sometimes you just get lucky. He's a really wonderful actor.
He's really terrific. Do you want to say anything before we leave the audience to the film?
You want to say anything?
Thanks for coming.
Nice to see you all. Thank you.
Thank you
Have a good
guys
night.
so much for being here. Thank you.